Happy Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon or evening there at your house, my honeys. For all of my new visitors, I hope that you'll click the subscribe button and become a part of our family. If you are new here, I'm Sunny, of course. Who else would I be? And you're here on a very auspicious day, a very exciting day. I have some spectacular news that I think is going to make our family even a more fun and happy place to be. The first thing I want to do is do my Monday story time from my family and from my life that I normally do. It just so happens that before I was born, my dad was going to college to get his master's degree, and I told about that in the live yesterday, the funny story of me as a baby. I was pretty new to the world. I was born at the end of February, and probably a typical college graduation is when? Summertime? June? May? Anyhow, my mom had to help provide for him and her while he was working on his master's degree. And for 6 years before I was born, she had a radio show on the radio. Get me another cup of coffee. Brain cells not engaged. Okay, so yeah, and it was for children, and she would tell stories and she would do all kinds of things. So when I saw this book, I thought of her, and I thought of all the times when I was a Girl Scout, and I thought of all the times when I was a Girl Scout leader, and I had fun with all my girls in brownies. And, well, I just want to read you this little story. It's not quite like our normal story time. I love you through and through. Now, even as adults, this can be applicable, okay? Oh, gonna need my glasses. That's always applicable until I go get some contacts. I love you through and through. I love your happy side. Woo-wee! Look at my teddy bear. I even love your sad side. We all get those days sometimes. It's okay. They go away fast. I love your fingers and your toes. Ooh. Are they stinky toes? Little kids, little babies, they got nom 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 nom. I always love to kiss their toes and tease them that I'm gonna nom nom nom, I'm gonna eat your toes. And usually they just giggle. I love your ears. Ooh, look at that nice warm hat for winter. I love your nose. I love your hair. And I love your eyes. I love your giggles. That's funny. And I love your cries. Ah! Teddy bear's running away. Woo! Get me out of here. I love you running. Whoosh! And walking. Boom, 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 boom. I love you through and through. Yesterday, tomorrow, oh, today. Silly Grandma Sunny. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow too. The end. A book on how we love each other. Now, even though this is for kids, a lot of us, I would say all of us, have kids still locked up in here. And the message is that you are loved through and through. You're loved by your friends. You're loved by your family. A lot of us believe that there's a greater, higher spirit that loves us too. And it's important for all of us adults to remember to accept each other and love each other through and through. And try to help each other when we're not having our good days. And to remember that hurt people tend to hurt people. So a lot of times when people are treating us junk, we got to remember there's probably some reason behind that. And even though it's not acceptable that they treat us disrespectfully, by the same token, we got to kind of figure out why would they do that? And let them know, I don't appreciate me talking that way, but I love you anyhow. And if there's anything I can do to help you feel better today, just tell me about it. Well, this is a happy day. You see, I just made a first video and it's already uploaded. But you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it on this list. Welcome to Mrs. Sunflower's house. I have opened a second channel. It's just for kids. It's Mrs. Sunflower's house. And I'm using that name in honor of the Cornet kids that nicknamed me Mrs. Sunflower. And I hope that it's all okay with them. If not, I'll have to change my name. But Mrs. Sunflower's house, I'm not a very good drawer. It's going to be for kids, probably little ones, up to maybe fourth grade or so will get a kick out of it. Older kids can watch, but they'll probably be bored. I'm going to try to mix it up and have all different kinds of stuff. And once we get a certain amount of subscriptions in there, I even have a little idea that it might be fun if I could figure out how to do polls. You know how Peter will put a little circle with an eye up there in the corner, right about there. And actually, I think since it's backwards, it's right about there. And it'll get a little eye, and you can make a poll. Well, once we get enough subscribers so that it could actually be fun for the kids, I'd like to make a little poll. And now that I got my hair so platinum, so light, I would like to give them a chance to vote. Should I dye my hair pink, blue, purple, multicolor? And you parents that have brought them over to Mrs. Sunflower's house, help them click the button that they say they want me to dye my hair, okay? And we'll designate a time that the cutoff is, and then we'll see who the winning color was, and I'll go get my hair dyed that color. Won't that be fun for the kids? So anyhow, as we grow, I may enlist the help of some of my friends. I have two friends that are fantastic artists, and I've known them, one since I was in high school in Belgium, and one since I lived in Hickam Air Force Base back in the 70s, and I met her and her husband and her kids, and she's a great artist too. So I may enlist their help and get some better illustrations. This is upside down, and this is really lame. That's supposed to be a sunflower. And this is supposed to be a house. Anyhow, I just, you know what? I spent a lot of time crying tears of gratitude to the mothers that told me that their kids got a giggle out of me. That the one lady, her special needs son doesn't understand the words, but he smiles and he moves around in such a way she knows that he's happy. And I just thought, even though I'm not going to be ever getting raunchy or X-rated on this channel ever, I still thought it would be special for them to have their own place. And I will do my best to try to figure out fun stuff, activities. My granddaughter suggested maybe once a week we could do a little simple craft of some sort so that they could watch, and then maybe you guys could, mommy and daddy could help them at home do the craft. Anyhow, leave your feedback below. I'm going to put a link in the description box that gives you the link to the first video that I made for them prior to this. And I did a little bit better reading of the book, and I did a little extra, and you might see I did actually better artwork. It's gotten erased since then. I actually drew a profile of somebody and it really looked like a nose. Go figure. I'm really a bad artist. Okay, so I've only got 12 minutes, so I haven't wasted too much of your time. We had a 5-hour chit-chat yesterday, and you know what, ladies and gentlemen, because we had a couple guys drop in, and that was fun. My legs were not in good condition after sitting with my knees bent for 5 hours. So, honeys, I think we're going to have to keep it only to a couple hours at a time. And either give me an intermission of an hour where I can walk around and then come back for a couple more hours, or just do it more frequently. Why don't you let me know your feelings on that down in the comments below as well, okay? So, surprise! I've got a few more things up my sleeve that has popped. I've seemingly had a plethora of concepts jump into my head lately. So I'm trying to write them down before I forget them. You know Grandma Sunny. Anyhow, I have to rush off now, because I'm going to be mailing out Mr. Peter's Mon's gift of love from me to him and Alex. I hope Alex enjoys it too. But I want to mail it out, and it's like coming up on the afternoon now. It's almost 2 o'clock here. And I know a few of you have told him that I'm going to try to send him a personal message on the Instagram. Thank you very much for tipping him off. The reason why it's important for me to rush and get that done is because I don't want him to be sitting around looking at his Instagram constantly, looking for the message from me and get frustrated. So I want to be diligent and get over there to the post office. Oh, and people have requested me to get a post office box, so I will do a video about that maybe this evening, and it'll just be a quickie little short video, let you know about what my new P.O. box is going to be for the group, and what other business did I have to attend to. Typical sunny Monday. I love you guys. You have enriched my life so much you have no idea. The love that I feel from you guys, it's like better than food. Oh my goodness. Did I really say that out loud? Okay, my honeys, I'm going to say, I'm giving you squeezes. I'm giving you hugs and love. I love you so much. Please have an excellent evening and talk to me really soon, okay? I really loved talking to you guys yesterday. It was awesome. Okay, listen, I gotta say goodbye. I gotta really hang up. I gotta really mean it this time. Okay, because I'm a busy girl. And I love you. Mwah. Aloha.